My name is Ibrahim Karimat Alfilo, a 400 level student in Bayero University studying English and Literature. There was my neighbor who sew clothes, and a lot of times, if they sew my clothes, it doesn't fit. So instead of wasting my energy doing nothing at home, I started doing it by myself.
Learning skills while pursuing a course in an institution seems to be the in thing, especially when it has become a reality that the days of white-collar jobs are gone. To have a feel of how higher institutions across the country are responding to the new reality, I took a trip to one of northern Nigeria's first-generation university. I have not been there in decades, but the structures that defines the university are as majestic as ever.
The last time I stepped into this iconic and one of the pioneer building in Bayero University, Kano, new side, is more than 3 decades ago. We used to admire our friends that attended BUK in those days for 2 or more reasons. One is that this iconic building has accommodated all the faculties in this university in those days. It means that any student who studies here in BUK can access one department to the other, even the lecturers, in couple of walks. That is, you can just walk like here up to one department and again to another side here, leading you to another department. That makes it very easy for students studying here. Again, the second reason is that during our time, I attended a university that was rocked by a series of crises involving lecturers going on strike. But here, as at that time in the 90s, students could predict exactly the time they will finish their course, because as at that time, BUK never goes on strike. And that used to be very endearing for us when we see our colleagues who were attending Bayero University. More than 3 decades ago, I am back here, and what I have seen again that is an idea proffered by the university has baffled me. It means any student who attended Bayero University today, if he decides to enroll, will be able to step out of this university with more than one certificate. And I am going over there to see exactly what that addition is to this certificate a student will go out of this student with. Follow me, please.
The steps out of the wonders of architecture took me to a special unit coordinated by the Student Affairs Division of the university.
It could be described as a very small place, but very impactful. Here, the idle hands are brought in, and after a while, they are made to be productive and investing in their future.
It's an all-women affair here, taking the women a roller coaster ride, from a scrub and a scratch. Dust on and dust off. The makeup artist has made cute faces. This is the outcome of one of the skills of a student about to graduate as an accountant. The next door filled with sewing machines and the gender in focus, utilizing every space, materials and machines. One of them ahead of others in learning the skill and imparting what she learned to the curious eyes of her colleagues. And when another master takes on the machine, you could see the mastery of arts and the workshop of the artist. She is a student of the arts who mastered an art, practicing the art and living a financial stable student life.
I think right now, anyone who is already out of secondary, when you're in secondary school, your time is limited. Maybe you're in a boarding house, you don't have time for other things. But I think as soon as you're out of secondary school, you should get a skill, because with the way it is, there is no job. That's the truth. There is no job for youth right now in the country. So it's better you learn a skill, either a unique skill or let's say you just get a niche, either an existing niche, or you there are some things that people are not doing yet that you can innovate it. You'll be the first person to start doing it, and others to do also. So I think they should go into skills instead of just depending on their result. Let's leave the result aside. Let it just be like we're trying to polish ourselves, not that we're doing it because we want to get a job with it after school. I think I have a plan of investment, but then I want school to be done with. Even at that, I'm still doing one or two, trying to sew one or two, because I sew turbans, caps, scrunchies, and then I make clothes also that's ready to wear and also bespoke. So when I get out of school, I think I will fully have the time to put my skill in practice fully when I'm out of school, because I don't have any other challenges right now aside the school. Normally, most especially when you're a lady, the money your parents give you will never be enough for you, because there are some things you have to get for yourself. So it's better you have something that will be giving you income. So I support myself also by that.
We have been here for about 3 years, and I believe I can do a lot when it comes to makeup. It's ranging from bridal makeup, dinner makeup, casual makeup, all kinds of makeup, because makeup varies. So it's all depending on what your clients want. That's what you give them. It all started with the passion. Being in a room with about 8 students, when they are going out, you look at them, I don't like the way your face is looking, come let me arrange it a bit for you. And then over time the thing grows, and before you know, I begin to develop the skills more and more. Besides doing it as a business, I will also try to enroll other people into the scheme, so that over time, at least you create opportunity for young girls out there. They'll be able to further their education, even with the means of that. Over time, my mom even stopped sending things for me because I could afford most of the things through the help of the makeup. I want to say I'm very, very grateful for the opportunity to be part of the school, number one, and then to be part of this program. It has been an amazing experience over time, and I'm super grateful.
This program started last year, and the Vice Chancellor is very passionate about it. It started with the on-campus job, whereby students are enrolled in jobs around the campus and they are being paid. And he thought of this brilliant idea of opening something that would help the students grow even after the school. And so far, from last year to this year, we have enrolled around 150 students, both from old site and new site. And we're hoping by the end of it all, more students will be enrolled this year. And as they are graduating, more and more will come on board. As a lecturer, one feels really fulfilled when you see your students graduating and becoming successful in life. I myself am an entrepreneur, so I counsel them. I tell them how it is. Like of course you start small and you grow as the time goes by. And of course I'm hoping all of them will now be successful, even more successful than I am. So we counsel them and we tell them things that they should go about. How to go about your business plan, how to get seed money, how to get grants. And all these small things that we had to pick on the way, but now they are getting it on a platter of gold. So we are very happy and fulfilled to be here with them.
Within the short period of the introduction of the Skill Acquisition Initiative, more than 150 students have passed through the 2 units, learning to make the woman a woman of substance. But for the university, the objective is far beyond the substance.
This Skill Acquisition Center, we take students from the hostel, particularly the female students, because from the onset we have started with 2 skills, makeup and clothes making. We have sewing machines in the center, and we have a lot of fabrics that the students use and for the skills acquisition. And the scheme has been very successful because quite a number of female students have learned a lot of things, particularly in the line of makeup, and the students are very happy with this. And makeup is a very lucrative business nowadays. So many students are very much interested, very keenly attending. And the same thing with the clothes making. Students are getting educated in all these kind of skills, and the students are very happy with this. When the idea was conceived, because it is makeup, so we didn't have male students in mind. And so when we started, then we started seeing male students come in and saying that they want to fill form for skill acquisition. But this is makeup we're going to teach. He said, yes, the makeup, sir, I want to learn it. So there I understood that male also can engage in this kind of business. And in fact, one student, when the very first time we started talking, I said, no, it's only for female. So he opened some videos in his phone showing male students, putting cosmetics on women's faces. And I even was saying that the best person to do makeup for female should be male, because it's male that will see and admire. So okay, fine. So on the basis of that, we told the students, the male students, that okay, we are going to expand and to see how we can now consider and include male students in the skills acquisition. For now, we are dealing with the females only, but since the males are very much interested now, so we're also going to include them.
When I was about to step out of the building of the Student Affairs Division, I strolled past an individual doing his job with passion. Out of curiosity, I asked who he was.
My name is Umar Shoaibu. I'm from Department of Science and Technical Education, Faculty of Education, 400 level, Bayero University, Kano. I study BSc Ed Geography.
He is one of the students of the university who is offered job to earn income while studying. Each student is allowed to use his or her free time from the lecture schedules to offer different kinds of service to the university while earning weekly or monthly.
It's a scheme that the able Vice Chancellor introduced to students, and it's a form that they distributed, which I collected and applied, and I was among the beneficiaries of the program. And it's a program that really helps the students in one or two financial problem in the school system. The program he arranged it to be in a weekly or monthly. But I preferred weekly because of my immediate needs in process of photocopying handouts and other necessary things required, like filling of gas in my hostel and buying 1 or 2 foodstuff that I need urgently. It's a time-free job. I arranged my timetable and noticed when I'm free. I use that free period to perform my assignments and my duties, and I go for my lectures.
This has helped greatly because we have quite a number of students that are from low economic background and they need some support. And these students, instead of sitting and suffering in silence, they now get engaged in this work scheme.
Like what kind of work?
Yes, for example, errands, some maybe cleanings of glasses in places. The job is a very simple job, and the students are very happy with the job. In fact, when we started, I was even of the opinion that if a student doesn't want himself to be seen doing the work, he can put on mask and he said, no, sir, we are very proud to be seen doing this work, so no need. Quite a number of them engaged and have been posted to various units and departments of the university, assisting in mopping of tiles, cleaning of glasses, and the Vice Chancellor has directed that all the students that are involved in this, engaged in this work, should be provided with adequate personal protective equipment. If the work is the type that needs the wearing of gloves or face mask or rain boots, any protective equipment that is needed should be, and we have this protective equipment.
For the young man, these opportunities are saving grace. When the biggest masquerade in the university speaks, you could see the passion with which he treats the issue of welfare, both for student and the staff of the university.
We came up with welfare packages that will assist staff. One of them is many complain of lack of resources to register their wards because they have children in the university. So we came up with a loan scheme. We have microfinance in the university, so we talk with the bank and we ask them to go and collect loan and pay the loan over 6 months. And the interest that will accrue from that loan, the university will settle for the staff. So which means we widen the repayment period and we take off the interest for them. This is just to assist members of staff of BUK that have children to reduce the burden of the finances or financing their education. That is one welfare package we have for staff. Another one is we set aside certain amount of money. We have a group which consists of the unions, and all the unions are put in that group, and we give them money to buy food stuff. And the food stuff is given in packages, and any member who is interested can go and collect the package, which has certain amount of money, and then you repay over 6 months. So, for example, if the package consists of bag of rice, gallon of oil, and many other things, spaghetti and the rest of them, when you collect, then you pay over a period of 6 months. And we want to make it revolving so that when you pay back, then others will come and collect. So it's going to be continuous. So people that are pressed or those who don't have enough money, they can always refer to this group and collect food stuff to reduce the problem they are facing. Thirdly, we discovered, I personally, when I go out between the two campuses, I saw many junior workers walking on foot coming to the university for work. So we decided to buy bicycles and give these bicycles on loan to staff. And they are paying back the loan over 9 months. Because if you give a loan of 50,000 worth of bicycle to somebody who is a cleaner or a messenger, and you say he should pay within 6 months, it's going to be a burden on him. So we extended the period of repayment to 9 months. And these two, we intend to make it revolving so that when we get repayment, we also buy 5 or 10 every month, and people can be keying in to be buying. Because with the present hike in fuel or increase in petroleum prices, many people are keeping their cars away. So people can come and take this loan and pay over 9 months and then be using the bicycle to come to work. And finally, for those who are coming from far places, we put 2 vehicles. We have Zoo Road, where we have about 48 houses where our staff are staying. We put 2 buses. Every morning, the buses will leave at 8 o'clock. The first one will be coming through the old campus, and they will come to new campus. And then at 10 o'clock, the second bus will take off again from that point and reach the new campus. So, and then the same process will be repeated at 4 and 6 in the evening. And this is free. So anybody who doesn't have means of coming to work, if you go at this particular period I mentioned, you'll be able to get a transportation that will bring you to work and take you back in the evening. So that's what we have been doing, and it's working well, and I can see people are happy because we have reduced the problem with them. Yes.
This university has more than 45,000 students studying in different faculties. You could say that the Skill Acquisition Center takes and transforms just a stone throw into the ocean of students. But looking at the bigger picture, we realize that the gender undergoing such skill acquisition are mothers. And when you skilled a mother, you skilled a generation.